The facts matter.
The hell out of here. I said get the hell out of here. I got a squatter in my house and I can't get her out. I got a squatter in my house and she just won't go away.
Get the sign. Oh shit, you said the sign. So, I'm standing in front of it. This is illegal. Once you see that, that means, hey, you want it, it's yours. I want it, it's mine. So we finna put on Smith and Company Real Estate on notice because we the only people on this land that can have an allotted title and have any rights or claims to the land. So they are, committing fraud and that's cheating our property. So, I'm taking a couple of pictures and I'm about to start, the process on reclaiming the land. And first I want to come and make sure that, it is completely vacant. But of course, I figured they would have to go a lot. But basically, man, what we do once we see some property that we want to claim, I don't know step for step, but first thing you want to make sure is that it is vacant. And it seems to be pretty vacant. Of course, we gonna oh my bad. Just walk on in because it is our land and it is our park. That part of the yard. Oh, that their yard.
I think that's their yard up there. But I don't know. No, because it got a fence, right? I don't know.
They got.
I don't know how that works.
I know how it works. I'm gonna move them fences and we're gonna box out whatever we want. That's how that's gonna work. Yeah, man. I'm going ahead and put my claims on it. For the nation, man. But it's time. Hey, y'all can keep paying rent. Y'all can think this a game. Y'all can think we just capping. But real talk, we're taking the land back.
Oh, cap.
Now this is just, this is probably just like a little starter. We even got some Moorish next door. I don't know if they, they nationals or not, but they melanated people. But yeah, bro, once again, let me see. Let me go and put them on notice. Since this is a public live, I'm gonna make sure it's public. It's gonna be a public notice for these people right here. Smith is not from here, obviously. if Smith is not from here, then Smith can't own it. This is fraud. Yeah, looks like you getting that. Go on, get that on the good camera, so we know what's really going on. You know what I'm talking about? I might, you know, put my mom off in the little small little, you know, the little laid back safe room. I gotta keep the queen safe. You know what I'm talking about? She done already told me you need to get that master bedroom. But this a nice little room, you know, she got her own bathroom. You know, she don't want too much anyway. I still gotta get her the mansion. This ain't the mansion, it's just something to do. But yeah, man. This right here, man, this like the grand finale right here. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna have some good nights in here. I already know it. Cause boy, when you walk up, oh man, you step off in this thing like, that's you, that's you, that's you. Yeah, that's me. I'm gonna have the big ass, you know, emperor bed. I ain't gonna get no king side. I'm getting the emperor side. You know, I'm gonna have my flat screen over there. You know, big as hell. Cause my bed gonna be way back here. So probably gotta get a movie screen. You know what I'm talking about? Get some more carpet in here. All that. Damn, I forgot to put the thing on my nose. On this motherfucker breathing crazy. But yeah, man. Jacuzzi tub with the jets, you know, ready to go. You know, got the shower with the heads in there, with the multiple heads. Little bathroom, big ass walk-in closet. I'm pretty sure this is a little safe room right here. Yeah, a little safe room. You know, in case a nigga need to stash. But yeah, man, we lit. Look like Ninja Turtle with this shit on my nose, but shit, I ain't finna be breathing all this goddamn poison and shit. But yeah, bro, we lit. We in here. Yeah, gotta file that quit claim deed. That one I'm gonna say that last little window pane at the top for. Cause once I put that deed in there, you know, point, if they want it back, we gotta go to court. At this point, we gotta go to court. But you know, I'm just lining everything up. Like I said this morning, man. We ain't out of line. We lining ourselves up. But yeah, bro, we in here on some straight bandit shit. But yeah, that's the crib. You know, upstairs, downstairs, 3 levels. They say it was 500,000, but thank you ancestors for the free gift. You know, it was already mine. I just had to realize that. And you know how we leave. You know, you got a lot to go behind you, right? Now, what do they give you when you first get a house? The keys. Who got the keys? Me. Who got the house? Me. Islam family. I self-law am master. For real. I'm not black, I'm Moorish American. I am Joe Dolan DeMore Day. On Facebook, in real life, and on the record. Islam family. Yeah, man. Back at my new crib, you know, still securing everything. I gotta put this down headband on my nose, cause I gotta air this shit out before I move in, cause this shit is stuffy. And last time I was breathing in some shit, and you know, that shit wasn't healthy. But I can put these notifications on the window, let them know that not only have one of the indigenous people of the land took claim of this property, it's also a legal trust that just been filed. The ink probably still wet at the courthouse. The Moore family, we have a trust. If you in my tribe, we now have a trust. And man, it feels good not to be putting up no foo-foo stuff. Like this real deal, you know, documentation. And just to seal the deal, you know, let y'all see. See that? Facebook hating. That shit blowing up my phone. Come on, Facebook. Okay, there we go. What they say? The Moore family. That's the trust. Who is the heir to the trust? Joel Dolan the Moore Day. Okay. Okay. Yes, we doing everything the legal way. I might look like a bandit, but nah. That's what they want you to think. I'm actually one of the good guys. Reclaiming what's rightfully mine. Maybe that was too much tape. It's all good. Alright, so, you know, I got some more notices on the door. I'll do a little tour real quick since I'm in here.
The aftermath. We're indigenous Moors and we are taking the land back. Squatter who moved into a stranger's $500,000 home, claiming he had a right to the property, is arrested and charged with criminal trespassing. Here are some bullet points on this. Joel Fed was arrested after he moved into a $500,000 home bought by a family. Fed and his nephew posted footage of them walking around the house, claiming they owned the land because they were Moorish American. Fed said he had a right to the property because he was an indigenous Moor and announced that, quote, "We are taking the land back." He moved into the house during the week, changed the locks on the doors, and put signs on the windows saying, "Do not trespass." Isn't that interesting? Isn't that ironic? Fed, who's 33 years old, was later arrested by police and charged with criminal trespass. And, quote, "I've seen a lot of things in my 56 years, but this is the wildest," one resident said. All right. A man was arrested after he moved into a $500,000 home that another family had just purchased in Georgia. Joel Fed, 33 years old, claimed the home in Gwinnett County was his because he is an, quote, "indigenous Moor and has such had rights to the land." Last Saturday, Fed recorded himself and his nephew walking around outside the house on Settles Brook Court. Fed claimed they were entitled to live there because they were Moorish American. I think you'll recognize this face as we've seen this happen before. And that is Joel Fed. All right. You can think we are just capping, but for real talk, we are taking the land back, Fed told viewers. Police had no right to kick him out, and even if they did come, all they would do is say the matter is a civil issue. He added, "I ain't promoting anyone to do this. I feel it's my time to do this." When you can get up in your level of consciousness and knowledge, who gonna come tell me I can't take it? Well, it seems like somebody did. Who gonna come and take it from me? We are the law of the land. We are the landlord, he declared. Fed ends by saying, "We are out for truth, peace, and justice. We not black. We are Moorish Americans. Go home." Neighbors said Fed came back and moved in later this week in what police called a sob-sit case. Jack Campbell told WSB-TV that Fed posted signs on the windows claiming ownership and warning others not to trespass. He had all the blinds pulled down and also changed the locks on the doors. He had pulled all the blinds down and put private property and no trespassing signs up, Campbell said. I called the guy, and what was his response? He was belligerent. This is my house under this law and this law. When the new owners came, they couldn't get into the house they had just purchased because the locks had been changed. Campbell added, he came back and changed the locks, and they had to change them again. And there are some of the signs. That is the neighbor that can't believe what he's seeing. And here we have Mr. Fed. I've seen a lot of things in my 56 years, but this is the wildest, Campbell added. In the video Fed posted online, he gave advice to other would-be home scammers on how to claim property. First thing you want to do is make sure it's vacant, Fed said, as his nephew stood behind him. Who's going to tell me I can't take it? Who's going to come and take it from me? We are the law of the land. We are the landlords. We are the Moors. The mighty, mighty Moors. Doesn't want to make you just break out into song. He posted the video with the caption, taking back what's ours, the land, #Moor, #the new Moors in Morocco. The video generated much comment on Facebook, with the majority telling Fed that he was breaking the law by squatting in someone else's home. When Gwinnett County Police arrived, Campbell said Fed argued with them too. He was arrested and charged with criminal trespass and making false statements. Campbell is relieved that Fed has been removed from his neighborhood. At the time, we were all worried about him. We've got small children in this neighborhood, so we were all scared. WSB-TV reported that the new owners have regained control of the house and are in the process of moving in. Fed is currently in prison and has been charged with criminal trespass and making false statements. It is thought that Fed claimed he had a right to claim the land, as there is a theory that Moors had discovered the Americas before Christopher Columbus. In 2013, Turkish President Tayyip Erdogan generated much discussion when he claimed Muslim sailors reached the American continent 314 years before Columbus in 1178. In his memoirs, Christopher Columbus mentioned the existence of a mosque atop a hill on the coast of Cuba, Erdogan said. Some scholars have disputed the claim in Columbus's writings, saying that there is no archaeological evidence of Muslims having lived in the Americas before Columbus, and an Italian made his expedition in 1492 on behalf of the Spanish crown. All right, then there's some additional information on the Moors over here. If you would like to take a look at this will be linked in the description. So just real quickly here, although you've seen the majority of what's happened, we're going to be seeing this more and more. And I know that it seems like, hey, why are we going to be seeing this more and more, Virgo? Because how many of these do you have up on your channel? I mean, literally, I've got 800 videos up, and the good majority of them pertain to something having to do with the Sovset ideology, debunking every single one of those claims, and a good portion of them have to do with the Sovset Moors, and them doing things like this. We have channels including Scam Stingers, Scam Stingers 2, Van Balian, Schrodinger's Cat, Goober's Opinion, many, many more that show that this never ever works, that there is absolutely no basis of fact behind any of the things that this particular party and many others claim in the Moorish community, but yet they continue to try. Well, we now have people like Jamal from Rise of the Moors, and people like Light Tajiri from the Moorish American Consulate, and Sharon Tracy Gale from the Moorish American consulate. And because we have a particularly insidious individual by the name of Taj Tariq that continues at over 70 years old to push these theories, we will continue to see these things occur. But since we have some, we'll call them more radical individuals that particularly like to stir things up, that have been making claims of putting boots on the ground in terms of actual Sharifian officers, it seems to me we're going to be seeing this a lot more. And it's unfortunate because really our law enforcement has better things to do than to deal with these criminals. People who enjoy the idea or the concept of getting something for nothing, even if it's only for a day. You know, it's really sickening, and quite honestly, something people should watch out for and be very cautious about. Because you could go on vacation for a month and have this happen to you, as has happened to several others. Always, always make sure you have someone checking on your property. Like literally every single day when you're gone. Always make sure that your neighbors are aware that these type of individuals are out there and will take full advantage anytime they possibly can. And God forbid if you put your property up for sale in a nice area, be absolutely certain that your realtor is aware that these things are going on. Because to be quite frank with you, what we've seen up to this point is nothing like what we're going to see in the future. Especially since a good portion of the task force that would deal with these types of things on a federal level has now been defunded. All right, everyone, take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.